Hey guys, today we are here. This is super exciting. We're going to be using our new BH Cosmetics, the new Color Festival eyeshadow palette. And as you can see, yes, I have some staining on my eyelids. I have been playing around with this a little bit, so it's not technically a first impression, but I don't know. I just have been playing around with it a little bit. So I did wipe some off, but yeah. So here we are. But we're going to get right into it. What I'm going to do, I feel like, because this is Color Festival and it's so fun and it's so bright, you guys are crooked, I need to, I want to do a bright, fun look. So that's what I've been playing around with, trying out for you guys. So we're going to get right into it. I haven't done this specific look yet, but different versions and whatnot, so we're just going to get right into it. What we're going to do first is we are going to go in with this color Sequins. This is on a Tarte eyeshadow brush. If you didn't watch my unboxing, I got the whole collection of this, so I got the brushes and everything. But I am partial to some brushes that I have. I just am. And you did get a nice set of brushes with this, and they are very nice brushes. And actually, a lot of them I did not, like, I have another set. This is the set minus this one that came with the collection. And I have another set, they're laying around, but this was the one, and it came with a whole bunch of brushes that I have, and they did not have like all the same brushes. Like, they came with different ones. So if you're wondering about that, like, I'm sure they list online, but I don't know about you, but I never pay attention to what's coming in the brush set. I'm just like, oh, those are really pretty brushes, and I order them. Because, like, can you have too many brushes? I don't think. Plus, like, if you're familiar with me, you know that I'm like super lazy when it comes to washing my brushes. So the more brushes I have just means the more I have to use before I wash them, or I have to wash them. Okay, we got that on like half our lids, kind of creeped over a little bit. We're gonna smudge that with our fingers because sometimes you just have the best tools right here. These are highly pigmented shadows, but you will experience fallout, so you definitely want to do your eyes first when you're using this palette. Okay, next we're going to go in with this blue denim. I'm using a BH Cosmetics number 11. It's a pencil brush. It really just like packs the color on nicely. I am going to tap that off because the blue especially seems to have a good bit of fallout. Now we are going to have to build this up. So that's what I'm going to be sitting here doing. And I'm just going to kind of, zip through this so that you guys can still see what I'm doing, but, don't have to sit here through the painful process of watching me do it, at live speed. Okay, we got some of that on. I'm going to go in with, let me see what we've got here. This is part of that collection, the nice bright color. It is a number 9, and oh my goodness, you guys, I just got a text notification that we're just blending this a little bit, if I didn't say that, but I just got distracted because I just got a text notification that another order is out for delivery, and You guys, I could not be more excited for what I have coming today. I am so pumped about what's coming today, like, you don't even know. Okay, I wanted to blend that out some. I don't have quite the color intensity that I want yet, but I want to do a nice blend, you know, just to get everything nice and blended. And now we're going to pack on a little bit more color. I'm going to go to one of my favorite brushes of all time. Please ignore my sniffling. I know it's super annoying, but the fact of the matter is that I live in Pennsylvania, it is springtime, everything is blooming, and I have terrible allergies. So, this is BH Cosmetics. This is a number 9 also, but this is a number 9 flat eyeshadow brush, and it is just like the best thing in this world when it comes to putting on color. So we are going back in with that blue denim color, and we are just going to build this up a little bit more. I kind of brought it down like on an angle. I'm sorry, I know that's like the most annoying, disgusting thing in the world, but like, I have allergies, what do you want me to do? I need to go see an allergist, but I'm just like so lazy when it comes to going and doing stuff like that. Because I've also had like this kink in my shoulder / like neck for probably like 2 months now that it hurts like to turn my head too far that way. But I also haven't gone to the chiropractor. I just don't want to take the time, you know? Like, clearly I have more important things to do. This blue, out of all the colors that I've played with so far in this palette, the blue seems to be have the worst fallout on your face. And of course, like, it's the most intense, so you get like, you know, nice blue fallout. So my suggestion is, because I've wiped it off with a makeup wipe and I've dusted it with a brush, and my suggestion is to dust it off with like the biggest, fluffiest brush you have, because the makeup wipe just kind of like smeared it, and then I ended up with like a nice blue cast like under my eyes, which was not attractive. So we're using the big fluffy brush that came with the set. I still have like a tinge of blue on my face, but like my foundation and everything will cover that, so I'm not really concerned about it. Are you loving the craziness that is my eyes? It's so fun. Okay, we're going back in with that nice fluffy number 9 brush and just blending that a little bit. I think I'm going to take this brush and I'm just touching it in the palette, just like tink. And we're just going to use that and just kind of like blend some of that on there. Now that we got some like good color packed in, but we don't want to blend it out to the point to where we lose anything, you know? I know you're probably looking at my eyes like, Tiffany, we're not losing anything. But, you know how I love me some color, so. Like, my brush is actually like, do you see that? It's tinted blue. That is just from pure dusting off fallout. So, like, I'm legit gonna have to wash this brush just from dusting off the fallout. So you definitely want to do your eyes first with this palette. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to pick up that Tarte brush and we're going to go back in with that sequins, that nice pink color, and we're just going to touch that up just a little bit. Just be careful not to go over the blue, because then you're going to get a purple, and that's not what we're going for. Gotta bring this up a little bit over here to meet the edge of the blue like the whole way. Like I said, this is meant to be a fun look. Like, you know, Are you going to wear this out every day? You know, maybe not. Would I? Yes. But, you know. Alright, now I'm just trying to decide what I want to put where these two colors meet. So give me just one sec here to make a decision. Okay, I'm going to give this a whirl. I don't know how it's going to work, but I have a backup plan if it doesn't work. So, I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's called Haze. I know I kind of block you guys' light when I do that, but I'm sorry. Alright, now I just have to decide what I'm going to use to put that on with. Which brush do I want to use? Which one do I think is going to do the job? Probably Old Faithful, that flat eyeshadow brush. But the sucky part is we used it for our blue. So, we have to make sure that all the blue is basically gone off this brush, otherwise that's not going to work. Alright, the number 9 flat eyeshadow brush, Old Faithful, you need this brush. We're going to go in with this Haze. And like I said, I don't know how this is going to work because it's like such a lighter color and like obviously what we have going on is pretty intense. But we're going to give it a whirl and we have a backup plan. So we are just smudging this right where the pink and the blue come together. I think this is going to work, but we're going to have to build it up a little bit. I'm concentrating the color on my lid and just like blending it upwards like ever so slightly. Is this not like the funnest look ever or what? If you guys can hear like a weird noise, my neighbor is outside with a leaf blower blowing gravel off the sidewalks. So that's currently happening. I'm so glad I decided to go with this, you guys. I probably have to am building this up like a little bit more than like you probably would normally, but like I'm putting it over some pretty intense colors, so. But it's giving it a nice blend, and I'm getting like this rainbow eye effect going on, which I'm like kind of digging, so. I creeped over a little bit farther than I wanted. Okay, we're going to kind of dust that off. I got so much powder on my eyelashes. I'm just going to lightly touch that denim and go in and like smudge it out here on the edge. Touch up that haze a little bit to blend that edge out. When you do a look like this, sometimes you do have to go back and forth with your colors a little bit. Because you want them to blend, but you don't really want to lose anything, you know, any of the individual colors, but you want it to blend nicely, so, you know, you do kind of have to go back and forth, but if you're going for like a nice, fun eyeshadow look, like to me, it's worth it. I'm just going to touch up this pink here because I kind of touched it with the haze. I have like the most like prettiest rainbow eye happening right here, and I'm digging it. Totally digging it. Dusting off our fallout. Alright. Face. Let's put our face on. What color did I grab? Light, medium, neutral. There's a reason. Is this the brush that I wanted to use? Like the stipple brush. That's an angle brush. Ooh, that's nice. Yeah, that's the one we're going to use. There's so much blue on my face, you guys. Oh, I didn't prime my face. Too late now, huh? I lost my sponge. So, normally I don't ever slap my foundation on my face with my fingers. But like my brush was like MIA this morning, so I don't really know what was happening there. So we're going to have to make do with what we have. But I haven't used this stipple brush like for foundation yet from this set that I had ordered, so it's not a bad thing that I couldn't find my sponge because now I get to try this out. It's not my favorite way to put this shadow on, but this foundation on. I was looking at my eyeshadow. I do have, that was just my Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. I have the actual brush, but I figured if I was putting it on with a brush, why not try like a different one? I can't say that this is my favorite to apply this, but this is a thicker, this is like a cream foundation. If you've never used it, it has great coverage and a really pretty finish. But normally I put it on with the actual Tarte brush that's like made for it and pat it in. Like I put it all on with the Tarte brush and then I use my sponge to just like really pat it in. And it would have been nice if I would have used primer, but this is what happens when I get new products and I'm excited about using them. And I know you guys don't care about the foundation, but we still have to finish up the eyes. And sometimes I leave you guys to do the face part, but I figured since I was trying out a BH Cosmetics brush, even though it's not one that came with this set, it would be interesting to see. It's alright. It would work better, I'd say, with like a lighter foundation. But, what can you do? This is Josie Maran Vibrancy Concealer, which I love because it has argan oil in it, which I need for moisturizing under my eyes. We're just going to blend this with our finger today. Normally I would use my sponge, but like I said, it's missing in action. So, and actually, Josie's directions for this concealer say to use your finger, which I find interesting. And honestly, like, I did that for my for my first impression of this concealer, I used my finger because that's, you know, what she said, that's what Josie says to do, so that's what I wanted to do for my first impression, and honestly, but I haven't done it since, like I always just use my sponge. There's like a hair on my face. But, you need, oh crap, less when you use your finger, and, you actually do get really good coverage that way. So, just throwing that out there. You're gonna have to give me a second because I have like a hair or something tickling my nose. Ooh, my pores look so bad because I didn't use a primer. We're gonna go in with the e.l.f. 16 Hour Camo Concealer. And we're going to use this to clean up that edge of our eyeshadow. Which, again, I would normally... We're going to use this brush. It came with the new set. It's number 5. And, like, this brush is, yep, as glorious as I thought it would be. I could have used this to put my concealer on with. When I saw this brush when I unpacked my set and I pulled this brush out, I was like, oh my goodness, that brush is going to be awesome. And it is. Like, this brush was worth buying the whole set over. Not that, like, the other ones aren't. I'm just simply saying that that one's pretty friggin' amazing. Sorry, I just saw that I needed like a little bit more blending of the blue out there. I'm going to use that brush to just pat that in. Oh, this brush is going to be my new go-to. You need to buy the whole brush set. I'm not even kidding for this brush. It's the number 5. I don't remember off the top of my head, like, number 5 what. But it is, like, this is going to be, like, my new favorite brush. It's freaking awesome. Alright. I need to set my face, which, again, I would normally do with my powder, or with my sponge, but it is missing. So, we will be setting with a brush today. My rainbow eyes are so fun, you guys. Like, I'm like sitting here in all my glory. Just gonna pat that into my pores because they don't look very pretty right now without my primer. Because I have like huge pores like right here. And because I got wrapped up and didn't use a primer, it's not looking so hot. Am I the only one that feels like so much better about myself once I get like my face makeup on? It's like the least fun to do. You know, there's nothing exciting about like putting your foundation on. Like if you're trying something new, obviously, but oh, pressing that into my pores made it so much better. Excuse me. Yeah, there's nothing like super exciting about doing your foundation unless you're trying something new. But like once I get it on, I'm just like, do I want to contour? I brought it out. I'm sorry, I'm like a hair flipper and player with my hair. It's a bad habit. I'm going to use this brush. It's part of the new set. It's number 2. And we're just going to go in, and we're just going to do like a light contour. Because I don't want to, like, I don't want to do anything too intense, because clearly my eyes are intense enough that I don't want to do anything too crazy. And I'm not going to highlight today because what I have coming, the shipment that will be here today, that I'm obviously gonna, like, there is no possible way, like, I am going to have to remove this makeup and try out the other stuff, because there is no way I'm gonna be able to wait until tomorrow when I go to work. Like, it's just not gonna happen. And there's highlighter in this set coming. I'm probably not going to take my face makeup off. Like, I'll just take my eye makeup off. And, like I said, there's highlighter coming. So, I'm just going to leave my face unhighlighted for now. Alright, that brush is really nice. I just can't get over that one that I used for the concealer. Gosh, it is perfect and beautiful and everything that I wanted it to be, and more. Okay, let's finish our eyes, shall we? I really, 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 really want to touch up something. I'm going to go into that haze, that middle color, and just, I need, like, just a touch right there. I could probably do this all day. Just sit here and, like, keep building up every single color. Do you ever feel that way? Like, I need more of this, I need more of this, I need more of this, and before you know it, like, it's just, like, kind of out of control. But it doesn't help that I touched over here with my concealer, which you guys all saw. Alright, let's finish these and do what I promised. There's a little bit of blue on there. We'll touch a little bit more. Bring the blue around just on the edge. Basically, we're going to do everything that we did on the top backwards on the bottom. I'm going to touch in the haze. Put that right in the middle. That's a lighter color, so we'll double up on that. Dust that off. Go into the sequins. Okay, now we are going to touch on this disco color up here. And we're going to pop that right in our inner corner because it's freaking gorgeous. It is like the brightest, sparkliest, like, look at me ever. Okay, and we are going to also put it right up here under the brow bone. This is like the best brow highlight shimmer shade I've had it in a while. Look at that. It's like stunning. It's stunning. Alright guys, let's finish this up. I'm just going to keep you here because I just am. Am I? Do you guys want to see this? Do you care? Probably not. Well, I'll at least keep you here while I do my brows, because I definitely need some highlight on my face, but not gonna do it. Okay. I am going to use two different eyeliners. This one I got for free with my order. It's the BH Cosmetics pen liner, and I used it yesterday, and it's fantastic for making the wing, but I don't really love it across my lid because I just don't feel like it has the pow and the blackness that I need across my lid, but for some reason out on the crease, or out on for the wing, it's fine. So we're going to use that to wing. Wings are got a little low. So now we're going to go in with my old trusty Palladio liquid liner from Sally's. And we're just going to finish lining. I'm going to grab my little mirror, you guys. I'm thinking that I may have grabbed an old one because it seems like there's not very much in here. So unfortunately, I am going to go back in with the pen liner. My, there's so much eyeshadow on my eyelashes that it looks funny. Alright. Alright, you guys. What I'm going to do, because I have to sharpen my liner here for my waterline. Oh my good lord. I was having the hardest time finding something that would sharpen this pencil, and I got those at Dollar General for like, I don't know, $1 or $2. Anyways, I'm going to line my waterline. I'm going to throw some mascara on and some lashes, and I'm going to go find the lip stuff that I want to use, and I'll come back to give you a final look. Alright guys, we're back and we are done. I ended up using my Too Faced Melted Latex Liquefied High Shine Lipstick. This is in the color But First Lipstick, and it is just one of, like, this is like my go-to. I just freaking love this lipstick. I love the lipstick, I love the color, I just love everything about it. It is like my staple. It's worth every penny. It's just, it's my fave. It is my fave. And I feel like it brings out the pink in the eyes, and, you know, I'm a bold one, so I have no problem wearing such a bright, you know, pink lip with a bright rainbow eye. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun doing this, and honestly, I am so in love with my rainbow eye. Like, I am going, like, legit going to do this and wear it out on a normal day, because that's who I am as a person. But I hope you guys had fun. Please subscribe to my channel, and like I said, I believe I said, yeah, I know, that I have something super exciting on the way, like, so exciting on the way. So there's, like, super exciting videos to come, and I have a bunch of other videos too, so please check them out, and just, you know, I had fun with you guys today. Don't be afraid to have fun with makeup. That's what I do, you know, like I said, like, I do natural looks every once in a while, but, you know, this is where I really get, you know, this is my cup of tea right here. So, I will see you next time, guys. Bye. Yeah.